Hold on to your hat, Gladys. I did.
Okay, ready? Thank you. This looks great. Okay. Can you move over this way a bit? Yeah, right. Okay. Good.
Now this is Big Nose Kate and Doc Holiday, right?
Right. Okay.
Thank you.
Perfect. Good.
Oh, that's a great
You counting money?
Thank you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117
They clicked together. My brother Scott. That's funny. Cool.
Sure.
Well, you didn't think this was going to be anything dignified, simple, did you?
That looks good.
We're going to do one last time.
Wouldn't be a hospice fundraiser, but it's something nutty. Well, welcome to the Wild Wild West. I'm Doc Holliday, often described as the infamous scoundrel dentist of the Old West. But I prefer to think of myself as lucky because I just accept the bill at the Amazon. Thank you everyone for attending this for 8th University Hospice fundraiser, the Wild Wild West. I'd like to ask Reverend Barbara Feltus, one of University Hospice's pastoral care coordinators, to come forward to today's invitation.
Today we have many things to be thankful for. Let us bow to prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we are grateful for the opportunity to come together in love and support of the hospice philosophy. We are continually thankful for the dedication, loyalty, and hard work of all the people who make hospice a reality. Let us remember that God is the source of all of our blessings, and it is God that can keep us humble and ever ready to do the work that we do. Let us continue to praise God for this day and the many blessings that it brought forth. Amen.
So, you know, we have to do this business stuff, so we'll get this done real quick. There's quite a few town folk in this program today that I would like to recognize. First, we have members of the Board of Trustees of the hospital, Mr. Roger Acker. I don't know if Mr. Johnson out here today. Okay, so we'll take it. And Mr. Mike Coyne, Associate VP of the hospital here. Hospice director reported to my point, so he's been very good to hospice and his staff. Following that, University Hospice hospital board members are also here today. We have some that are also former honorees. Mr. Mike Fortunato, he was the inspiration for this year's meeting. And also Dr. Robert O'Connor is also a former honoree. Then we have the University Hospice Advisory Board members. First I'll introduce the people that were also former honorees. Dr. Irene Dyke. Ms. Alberta Drescher. Mr. Scott Johnson. And Mr. Eric Chow, but he's working today, unfortunately. The rest of the advisory board also, the board is here today. We have Dr. Adrian Ferretti, Ms. Charlie Kingston, Ms. Diana Manzo, Mr. Brian Michelson, Mr. Lon Rubik, Mr. Denise Catalone, Mr. Jim Thompson, Ms. Anna Williams, and Mr. Bill Rome. There are also other former honorees in attendance. We have Ms. Jennifer Bennett, who's the co-founder and president of Staten Island's Friends for Hospice Care. And also Mr. John Vincent Scalia. Other honor guests, Ms. Terry Gagan, nursing administrator of Palm Boyd Nursing Home. Ms. Pat Barrington is executive director of Hospice and Hospice. Ms. Mary Antheta of Verizon. Ms. Carol Johnson, Staten Island Agency Council. And Ms. Maureen Henry, Brooklyn County Savings Foundation. This is the worst job doing this, you know? You can't run a fundraiser this time without an exceptional committee. The work started the day after last year's fundraiser, and it won't stop until later on tonight. Plans for next year's event are already underway. Needless to say, our committee members have much stamina. It's an incredible amount of work. You should have been here at 5 this morning. There's nothing in this room. And I think it's amazing. And timing is everything. This is the day after Nicole is picking up everything. She was taking 4 rides, or more accurately, a drag, by New York City campus. And she managed to describe it to us. Thank you, Nicole. I'd like to thank Patrice Solino. She's a new member of our committee this year. No one says no to Patrice. And thanks to her, we finally have a football for the family. We have Patrick Brasso to thank for our two doors. Thank you, Patrick. And we have another new member of our committee, Ellie Olivia. I don't know if she's here. She wasn't feeling well. She jumped right in, and she got all the things that nobody could get. She made the right phone calls and made it happen, so thank you. Also, Tara Cincinnati helped us coordinate the raffle and marshal the volunteers, and along with Laura Murphy helped with prize pickup and tying up all of the things. We have to thank Ian McMullen, the Mount Florida, because of Bay. She has once again created and donated the centerpieces for our event. Thank you, Ian. Of course, we have to thank our DJ, thank you, Special Entertainment. And our company also do a great job. We also need to thank South Shore Country Club's incredible staff. All of our service today who graciously put on for the garbage I need to have. And our next speaker, the Premier of
Get the whole hour, that's good.
and again, we have Patty, if she don't make it all happen, and Larry, of course, as the owner, lets us do whatever we want. So we have our Wild Wild West.
As many of you may know, the Hospice movement originated and flourished because of the work of many volunteers. To this day, volunteers are the backbone of the work we do at Hospice. Each year, we honor honorees of the volunteers who attend the hospital volunteer celebration, and this year we decided, in the year of the volunteer, to introduce the volunteer of the year to all of you. We have her here today to still stand. I'd like to call her out. She has organized our donation of funds. She does all of our reporting and acknowledgments for us. And during this time of the year, when the fundraiser is going on, I affectionately call her my boss, because he keeps me in line to make sure I have all the deposits ready and everything all lined up for her when she comes in. If it wasn't for her,
Today, Administrative Director of University Hospice.
Well, welcome to Hospice Trustees Saloon. For those of you who attend this event every year, the routine may be becoming familiar to some extent. It's an afternoon filled with good company, good music, good food, and a chance to see what Meryl J Efron has concocted this time around. In case you were wondering who the honorees were this year, the three, larger than white women that you see portrayed up here in all their glory and were so ceremoniously introduced to you, you fairly used the spot right now. These three are exceptional women for several reasons. First of all, they're really good sports for agreeing to do this, although I do have to say, kept them in the dark until about 5 minutes before they walked into the room. They didn't have a clue. Being a University Hospice honoree is not for the faint-hearted. They're also not unlike the great women of the Old West who were able to endure hardships, build something from nothing, and overcome incredible hardships and obstacles and challenges that life during that era presented. The women of the Old West played a major role in the creation of that area west of Mississippi, and so, too, our honorees have created a network of caring for the patients and families under their care in Staten Island. They're all passionate advocates for the causes they champion: AIDS, Parkinson's, Alzheimer's. And a little closer to home for those of us at University Hospice, many of their patients and families often become our patients and families. Another unique characteristic about this group is that they're all nurses. They're wonderful examples of how nursing has evolved. They're also fine examples of the leadership that nurses provide throughout our community. I'd like to ask Diane, Rosemary, and Gladys to stand, and I'd like to ask our hospice nurses to join them along with every other nurse in the room and accept a round of applause from the rest of us in honor of what they do. What these very special people do should be enough. What our program does should be enough. But it's not, and that's why we're all here today. Hospice care is a per diem benefit provided through Medicare, Medicaid, and private insurance. It's all-inclusive and meant to cover any and all costs related to a patient's terminal illness. When hospice became a Medicare benefit back in the 80s, that per diem rate was a beautiful thing. It was adequate and it was noble in its intent. But over the years, we've seen that benefit lose its economic strength. $140 a day often falls far short, my boss is speaking true, of the real cost of caring for a hospice patient. Life is never predictable, and especially in its final phase, when there's a terminal illness involved, there are twists and turns that challenge the patient, the family, the hospice team, and the economic underpinnings of the hospice program. Not just our program, but all hospice programs. More and more of our patients are coming on to hospice very late in their disease process, some within days, even hours of dying. That squeezes all of our costs into a very small time frame. Many of our patients are on expensive medications that far exceed what our per diem rate pays for. And many of our families leave more home health aid hours than the 20 per week that the hospice benefit allows. And in fact, some of our patients come to us with no insurance, and like all hospices, we turn no one away. Your presence here today helps make it possible for us to fulfill our mission to everyone who calls upon us. Your generosity helps ensure that patients who come to us will have those home health aid hours, that special napkins, and those special medications when they need them. In the year 2000, donor dollars paid for over $40,000 worth of extra home health aid hours, and over $35,000 in medical equipment and supplies for our patients. Your generosity is obviously more than appreciated. I'd like to acknowledge a very special committee member at this time. Meryl already mentioned Patrick Lando, the architect of the doors and the signage that you see at the end of the room, but there's something else special about Patrick. Last year, Patrick did something he does every year, which is to build a haunted house on his parents' property, I understand. In New York, in New York. He gets newspaper and TV coverage, and thousands of Staten Islanders pay $1 to stand online and pass through his haunted house. Many of us were among them last year. Quite an experience. Well, Patrick donated the proceeds of last year's haunted house, which was over $2,000 to University Hospice, and we're very grateful for Patrick. Would you please stand? Call your attention to our music therapy display out in the foyer. Another part of where our donation money goes to is music therapy for our patients. And we thought that this year you might like to see exactly what music therapy is. And just a picture, can tell a story a lot better than a description can. Our official hospice photographer, Bill Higgins, went out with our music therapist, Nicole Giacomino, and they did a beautiful job of doing some photojournalism with some of our music therapy patients, and just out in the foyer you can take a look at. By the way, it was close to Nicole. So she's not being dragged by taxi cabs to the streets of Manhattan. She's one half of the duo, something to talk about. You can catch her people on a cafe on Thursday night. I'd like to add my thanks to the committee. Most of you that are in this room were taking the paper off the front doorstep this morning. A lot of the people that you see here were in here transforming this ballroom into a room. Finally, it seems that this event gets bigger and gets better every year. and it simply wouldn't happen without Meryl J. An enormous number of tasks and myriad of details, from the first phone call to the final tally of dollar raised, rests in their hands. And they're not exaggerating when they say that the work for next year begins after they settle up the pad in the office outside at the end of the afternoon. And literally, things are already being framed out for next year. So, I think you all realize by now that Meryl doesn't share an event. She orchestrates it. She lives it. She becomes it. And those of us who are close to her know firsthand what being under General Patton's command must have been like. Jen provides the perfect counterpoint to all that, calmly and efficiently, juggling all of the aspects of it.
If you know, he's been awarded a certificate of membership to Doc Holiday Society. Legit. And on behalf of the committee, I want to present you. Glenn, will you come up here to the podium? Okay. Okay. I've been privileged again this year to be asked to assist in the presentation of the awards for the honorees, which is really something I look forward to each year. I'll use the expression getting roped in, although this year has a particularly different meaning. But each year, Maureen and Meryl and Jen are kind enough to ask me to come back, humiliate myself in an entirely new way, and I can't think of a better organization to do that for. Although I have to say, the cowboy hat I like much better than the crown head. I have my favorites. But this particular part of the event, I look forward to most, which is helping to pay tribute to some very special people in the University Hospice. With that being said, I will ask the first honoree to please come forward and stand with me, Diane on that. Diane Arnett, Executive Director of the Staten Island AIDS Task Force. Is one of the founding members of the organization. The task force was founded in 1988 by a group of concerned Staten Island providers, community members, and persons. All volunteer efforts to increase community education, services, and advocacy. We received funding in October 1989 through the New York State Department of Health AIDS Institute. This funding established the task force as the Staten Island Community Service Program, the regional provider of coordinated AIDS services for Staten Island. Ms. Arnett received a BSN in nursing from Hunter College and an executive MBA from Brewer College. A Staten Islander by birth, and we know that's an important thing to say. You can live here 130 years, but if you die, you're not a native. She has been active throughout her life as an advocate. She was a volunteer youth organizer with the Staten Island Peace Coalition from 1967 to 1970, and represented Staten Island on the Coalition for Community Controlled Daycare in the 1970s. She helped found the Staten Island Pregnancy Network in 1981 and the AIDS Task Force in 1988, and served on the original steering committees and board of directors. She is a member of the original New York City Board of Education AIDS Advisory Committee, which urged then Chancellor Fernandez to implement a comprehensive AIDS education program in the New York City schools, which led directly to comprehensive AIDS education and condom availability program. Ms. Arnett served for 4 years as an appointee on the Mayor's HIV, Health, and Human Services Planning Council and was the elected community co-chair for those 2 years. The Planning Council sets the New York City funding priorities for over $100 million annually for federal line-wide funding. She chaired the Social Services Work Group of the Planning Council and currently serves on that committee. She received the Project Build called the Warren Community Service Award in 1977. She is an active member of the North Shore Rotary Club and lives in West Brighton with her husband, Robert Brown, and her daughter, Claire Heath, who attends the University of Rochester and who we keep in our prayers every day. With that being said, I congratulate you, Diane Arnett, on this special evening.
Thank everyone for being here today. I want to thank Hospice especially, my friends. Hospice is a wonderful organization. I have a lot of love for them in my heart. It's a wonderful work in the community. And I want to thank them for honoring me today. And one of the things that I'm being honored for is I like to help out. And I like to do things and start new things. But I thought I'd share my little philosophy with you today about where this all comes from. Big cry, Neil. And I love this little plan. It's how we never show things to change. And her roommate, Allison, met this woman from the University of Rochester. And my in-laws are also horrified. It ain't so much a question of not knowing what to do. I know the gotten wrong since I've been 10. I hear a lot of stories, and I reckon they are true. About how roller put upon my bed. I know I mustn't fall into the pit, but when I'm with a fella, I forget. I'm just a girl who can't say no. I'm in a terrible fit. I always say come on, when I'm gonna say this. I know I'm gonna get a big now, but it's true that someone is with me. I'm some sort of that. When you kiss me and say, I ain't just got to say, how can I be what I ain't? I can't say no.
That'll go down in history. And it's all on video. Talk about my career, please. Okay. Will our next honoree please join me? Rosemary Reagan. Rosemary Reagan has been the nurse coordinator for the American Parkinson's Disease Association Information and Referral Center. Raising Parkinson's awareness via community outreach is a priority in Rosemary's work. She has developed educational programs for Parkinson's patients and their families, as well as for the professional communities of Staten Island and Brooklyn. Rosemary has also written and developed various articles and presentations dealing with Parkinson's disease and is the editor of PD Articles. Rosemary facilitates 3 support groups on Staten Island and 3 in Brooklyn. With Rosemary as facilitator, patients come together in a friendly, confidential atmosphere to exchange ideas and gain the courage to face the tough challenges that Parkinson's disease presents. Parkinson's family, patients, and their families can count on her for updates on research, and Rosemary received a bachelor's degree in nursing from Washington College School of Nursing. She has been employed by Staten Island University Hospital throughout her nursing career in various medical, surgical, and ICU positions. Rosemary is also a licensed New York State high school teacher who taught in the LPN program at Curtis High School. Rosemary lives in West Brighton with her husband Donald. They have 4 children and 6 grandchildren. Extensive involvement with the Boy Scouts, Explorer Scouts, and Girl Scouts, along with her participation in the Sacred Hearts Church Council, are reflective of another dimension of Rosemary's busy life. Rosemary, congratulations to you.
I don't sing again. That's a tough act to follow. I applaud those her work, and she really handles what some people might consider to be a tough topic in a wonderful, wonderful way. Made me feel so relaxed about it. That's why she's such a great person. I do appreciate this. I thank Hospice for their recognition. My goal has always been to reach out to the families, to the patients with Parkinson's disease, and help them face those tough challenges. It's nice to know that somebody does appreciate the work that's being done, and I thank you all very much. Thank you.
And if remaining honoree, Gladys Schweiger, will join me up here. Gladys has been the executive director of the Alzheimer's Foundation on Staten Island since 1994. In addition to total administrative responsibilities, she is responsible for planning, directing, and implementing programs for fundraising, education, and community services. Her role as executive director includes community networking, participation in civic, nonprofit, business, and community service organizations. She's also responsible for the promotion of Alzheimer's Association activities. Prior to her affiliation with the Alzheimer's Association, Gladys was the executive director of the American Red Cross of Greater New York Staten Island chapter, the assistant project planner, nonprofit organization with the Staten Island Borough President's Office. Gladys has also worked at Richmond Memorial Hospital in many capacities from 1960 through 1978. She has had a long and distinguished involvement with the New York City Board of Education, the Boy Scouts of America, the Deborah League, the Richmond County Democratic Organization, Richmond Town Restoration, Seaview Hospital and Home, RSVP Serve, Rotary, the Seraphimist, the Staten Island Chamber of Commerce, and St. John's Episcopal Church, just to name a few. Gladys studied nursing at Christ Episcopal Hospital School of Nursing in Jersey City, and then received a Bachelor of Science degree in nursing from Jersey City State Teachers College. She has been the recipient of many awards, the most recent being the Lewis R. Miller Business Leadership Award and the Staten Island Interagency Council President's Award, both in the year 2000. And with that, we have enough to be a very long list of awards, so congratulations to you.
Say thank you for this absolutely wonderful honor. Hospice is a very dear part of my life, as in 1987, I lost my mother to cancer, and when it was Richmond Hospice many years back, I was turned into University Hospice. My mom was taken care of by the hospice nurses, and I can't tell you the care that she received, as well as what hospice did for my family. I later, just a few short few years later,
ended up having the same cancer that my mom had. And during my time in 1990, of course, the American Cancer Society was absolutely wonderful to me. And we had a tornado. The place the ruler would remember that. And I left my cancer treatment to a tornado. And Fred Cerullo stayed with me and helped me in New York and Boston Avenue for several hours. I think it was a day and a half or so to help me with those families. And I will never forget that, Fred. And I know that you've become very fond of those folks as well. My life on Staten Island is treasured every day. There is not enough I can do for families and organizations on this island. My time becomes limited after a while because we all run out of steam and run out of time in our lives. Alzheimer's is a very special part of my life. I was driven to Alzheimer's a few years ago and then to find out that my dad is suffering from it, so I guess I belong there. And now Maureen, Skelton, and the hospice nurses are also taking care of some of my Alzheimer's patients, and I thank you for that as well. So this is a treasure for me, and thank you very much.
Okay, so this is the easy one. For all you do, then Hospice 2001 horseshoe, handmade by Judy at midnight last night, and connect desktop piece of glass. So thank you very much for your
Okay, we are wrapping it up. We have raffle book and sweepstakes. The raffle book are those little white things that have the prizes, Night on the Town, Saratoga, kind of them. And then maybe go away with one or more of these prizes. So we send these, and we have a special little giveaway from WKTU. The top of the chair, the black metal, underneath the rim, is a blue dot. So whoever has the blue dot gets the centerpiece. Now,
This is going to be your last chance to buy raffles. The last chance to buy raffles. Once again, this is the last call to get your raffles. Last call to get your raffles.